Hello, collective. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your patience and waiting for the readings to get out. I have been playing catch up since returning from vacation. I'm excited to do this reading though. Let's see what goes on. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your energy I'm picking up, it definitely can be the person affecting your energy now or coming towards you in the future. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's not a personal reading. I'm going to pull the tarot charms near the end of the reading. I'm also going to pull the tarot dice. I've got the mini dice, which is all of the tarot cards on here. And then I have the major arcana dice, which are on the big jumbo tarot dice. So we're going to see what's happening. There will be a part 2 to these messages if you're interested. If this resonates for you, you may wish to check that out. I'll get more into that later. I'm excited to do this reading and see where the energy lies. So leave me comments, let me know how it resonates. And please don't forget to hit the like button, the thumbs up. Fantastic and free way to support everybody who also needs to hear these messages. If they help you, we definitely need to help guide others. Let's see what's going on. I got the 2 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Ooh, somebody's thinking about the future. Somebody's planning the future. Oh, someone here definitely has somebody coming in that I feel wants to take a chance with you, okay? Somebody may have blocked a connection between you and someone else. You may be kind of like really depending who I'm talking to. Remember, this can't go vice versa if it's not your energy. It definitely, again, can be somebody affecting your energy. Somebody wants to reach out to you, I'm getting here. Okay, what I'm getting here is that you have been guarding your heart, whoever I'm talking to. And it's because there has been a lot you feel hidden from you. You feel that you don't know. And so for many of you, you've been kind of really working hard. Okay. I have the world energy. So that's like, I've been learning these lessons. I've been going through all of these things. And I'm closing something up in my life. And I'm realizing that I have a new chapter. So some of you have chosen to put the work into yourself, into your career. Some of you are very highly intuitive, so you intuitively felt like you needed to guard and protect yourself against somebody else. And for some of you here, you have had a choice between 2 different directions or 2 different people. Some of you may not be sure if you're already in a marriage or commitment. You may be kind of like not sure which direction you want to go. I feel we've got the 2 of the Wands to the 3 of Wands, which indicates that we're making plans for a future and we're just kind of waiting now. Somebody's just kind of waiting to take this action, to make this decision. So some of you may be just like really working hard here. You've gone through a lot. Okay, some of you may be traveling a little bit here or a lot for some of you here with that world energy. Let's see. Oh, the Devil. Perfect. Okay. So for what I'm seeing for some of you here is you're closing the chapter with the Devil. You may have had somebody in your life that has been very toxic, unhealthy. There may have been codependency here. You know, like dependent on somebody maybe for money. Maybe you're working really hard to get away from those codependency issues. If some of you have been dependent on somebody for money, finances, responsibilities. If there's somebody that always seems to have the upper hand, is argumentative, I feel like you are getting past that. You're going to be able to close that door because we are definitely closing this chapter on the Devil energy. We are closing, getting rid of the Devil. Excellent. That's beautiful. And for some of you, if this isn't your energy, this person you're dealing with, that may be what's hidden from you. Is this person that you've been dealing with is closing that chapter with the Devil. And maybe they're kind of protecting you, okay? They're protecting you from somebody who's blocking the connection or making the connection difficult. Hierophant, okay? So I've got 2 messages here that this definitely could be a codependent marriage or relationship, long-term situation, or it can be traditional values from a family, a home, because we have the 7 of Wands here to the 9 of Wands, okay? So that indicates to me that we're having to really stand our ground, really kind of say, I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. Okay, whoever's blocking something, whoever feels like, I really feel this protection for you, whoever I'm talking to. But there's a message, there's communication going to come here in the future here. And I feel like this person is excited to tell you something. Maybe that they've stood up to their family, or they've closed a chapter with somebody who's been toxic. It can be a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Scorpio, a Capricorn, a Pisces, Aries energy, Gemini energy, Cancer energy. Those are the strongest energies I have, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's about the energy of the whole reading. It's the most important justice. Beautiful. Okay, so this is beautiful. Right off the bat, whatever has been causing blockages, whatever has been causing somebody to kind of go in this self-protect mode, that's all going to end. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. I feel like it's going to go in your favor. So whatever has been difficult, it's going away. All right, I'm going to use a traditional tarot for the messages. I'm going to shuffle slow because I have carpal tunnel that I'm fighting at the moment. So I'm not shuffling weird. They have been shuffled. I actually have a shuffling machine, but I also like you all to see me shuffle them in front of you, right? Okay, let's see what's going on. We're going to get some clarifying messages as well. We're going to find out who or what is affecting your life, your connection, your energy here. Yeah, there you go. We have the world energy not just once, but twice. Look at that. So double confirmation is really foretelling, because closing one door, saying, you know, I'm really sorry, or reaching out, you know, message of love. I had to close a chapter out, or I had some, maybe your person had some toxic tendencies. Maybe there's something they were addicted to, a person, a place, a thing, a way of thinking here with the Hierophant. It can be that they've gone through justice or legal issues, or they were trying to balance themselves out. If there was anything that they were defensive to you about, maybe you kind of went into protect self mode because you felt like you had to stand up for yourself, because this person was, you felt, was keeping things hidden here with the moon energy, right? That tells me that, you know, anyway, they want to say they're sorry, they want to reach out, but they are in a page energy. So it's kind of like this very sweet, excited energy. I do feel like this person maybe has been working on themselves or their career. Again, if there was any codependency issues, either on your end or their end, when it came to family or a marriage or commitment, things are going to balance out here. And I feel like somebody's going to stand their ground and take this leap of faith towards making this decision. I feel like this person, for some of you, sees marriage and commitment with you. We have the most romantic knight in the deck here. We have the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands. So I feel like they really want to fight for your connection, whoever this is, or this is you. Let's see. Let's keep going here. What's going on? Sorry. I don't know what you did to this person, but you got them really excited about something, because we got the Page of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So this person gets very excited when they think about you. Okay, or again, this is you. It could be both of you, but this is, I want to create something new. I'm very excited. I'm closing this chapter in my life, whether it was an addiction, or whether it was a person, or whether it was a marriage, or whether it was I had some justice or legal issues, or I have these thoughts in my head and I felt blocked. I didn't know what to do. Either way, it's like that blockage is going away. That problem or those justice or legal issues are going away. There's something great coming in here, something to get excited about. Wow, Ace of Wands. I feel like for many of you, if this person hasn't been intimate with you yet, they're excited about the thoughts of it. They imagine it here because they're like Two of Wands, Three of Wands. I wonder what this would be like. They may come visit you. Some of you may live halfway across the world here with the world energy. Maybe they have to travel far. Or this person had to go through a lot of lessons here that, you know, you weren't aware of. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Sorry. Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands. Watch out. Ooh la la. They are coming for you. They're coming for you. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. What are the clarifying messages as I call them out for the collective? Sorry, I usually don't have a problem forming a bridge and everything in these cards, but I really am. But that's okay. But whoa, look what wanted to pop out. There you go, the star energy. So I feel like this person feels like whoever I'm talking to, you are a very healing person. They feel you're very authentic. You're very real. They feel like you are their destiny. They feel like you're their path. You're the one. And they're very excited about it, okay? So I feel like they're very anxious to tell you. They're anxious to tell you and be real with you. Okay, so they may have kind of blocked this connection, or somebody else blocked this connection because they weren't sure your connection was like the real McCoy, is what I'm getting here. Okay, let's clarify the world energy has shown up here twice. What do we need to know? Why is the world energy here? Again, please don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribing's free. Hitting the notification bell would be really great, especially for those of you that are brand new, because you may never find my channel again. Wow. This person wants to tell you they've been successful at closing this chapter in their life. They've been closing the chapter on the devil, either a Capricorn, a way of thinking, an addiction, codependency, something. They're excited to tell you. Okay, for some of you, they have stood their ground to family members or other people. I know it's really hard to see with the Seven of Wands. And they want to tell you that they took a chance, or they've taken a chance, and they're telling their family or whoever it is, this is where I'm going, this is my person, and you know, I'm willing to they're going to fight for it because they're very excited to create this new beginning with you here. Okay, and they can't wait to tell you. That's what I'm getting. They can't wait to tell you. Why is the Page of Cups here? Why is the Page of Cups here? Oh, if it doesn't get any better, Page of Pentacles. So this is something brand new. It's in the very early stages. I feel like they want to bring you a gift. Could be a bracelet. It could be tickets to a game you want to go to, your favorite band you want to see, or let's go away for the weekend, or I see a future for us, I want to move in with you. Here's the key to the new house, depending on where you are in your connection, because we do have the Knight of Cups here. So this is definitely somebody wanting to take your connection to the next level. They're feeling very warm, romantic, fuzzy, excited feelings about you. And this person feels some really kind of high school sweet thoughts about you. Okay, we have 3 pages here: Page of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So they're really in this, I want to say, high school energy, but let's see how serious they are. I think, again, it's like somebody that has butterflies. They're very excited, they're very excited to get started with you. They definitely see you as a loving, nurturing kind person. They see that you're very balanced. They see that you're very honest. For some of you, you may be in the limelight here with the star energy, but one thing's for sure. They see you as very authentic, and they see you as their person. Okay, so let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Wow, they're excited to let you know that they're walking away from people, places, and things. This person may have strong Cancer in your chart, in their chart, or you do. Again, it doesn't have to be. I'm walking away from people, places, and things. That's what's hidden with the moon there. Okay, they're ready to move forward with the Chariot. They're ready to travel towards you if they have to. They're on the move, or they're gonna be. Wow, let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? They've been thinking for a while. So for some of you, they definitely feel like you've got your sword up. They feel like you could cut them out at any time. They feel like, for some of you, you maybe have given this person an ultimatum. This can also be that they're thinking about an ex of theirs, okay? Maybe an ex of theirs is angry and doing a lot of soul searching, wondering what they can do because this person's coming towards you and cut them off. It can be. Who is this Queen of Swords? Yeah. And it can be anybody. It doesn't have to be an ex, but it can be somebody. You know, somebody's judging your person or you for taking this action, for standing up for themselves. Oh my gosh, you know, I find it very interesting how the moment you stand up for yourself, if you don't cave to what other people want, they fight you on it. But anybody who really cares about you, anybody that really has your best interests at heart, you know, isn't going to do that, right? This is somebody that I feel could be really angry, judgmental. Clarify this Queen of Swords. But this person's making a final judgment. Yeah, manifesting. Okay, so somebody is manifesting, speaking up, speaking their truth, looking for the truth, judging somebody for speaking their truth, something like that. Why is Judgment here? Why is Judgment here? Because this is a change. This is a turning point in somebody's life. And they don't like these changes. So they're angry. Somebody's angry about these changes. Now, this can be a codependent ex here. It could be. We have the devil energy. We do have the Hierophant, the world, and justice. So it can be that somebody's really angry because they're finding out that justice went in this other person's favor when it came to a court case. They could be really angry that this changes things for them. They may have been trying to manipulate the situation. That's only going to be for some of you here. And this person's angry that things did not go their way. So I'm not sure who that is. It could be an ex of yours, an ex of theirs. We will clarify that in part 2. I don't want to miss the messages, okay? So let's go ahead and see who or what is affecting your energy. I'm going to use a Kipper deck. Who or what is affecting the energy for the collective? Oh. Okay, so you're definitely in this person's thoughts. So there could be somebody, an ex or a sister or a mother or a sibling or somebody here, could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who's really upset because this person thinks about you all the time and they're angry and they could be accusing them and they're argumentative and they could be kind of blocking them. Okay, just an FYI, that's not going to be for all of you, but it's a message I'm getting. I'll do clarifiers in part 2 as well, but I want to keep going. Mature man. Okay, so I do feel like some of you, this person has been learning the lessons. We've got the world energy twice. We have the page energy to the knight energy to this mature man energy. So for some of you, this person has been going through lessons and they have been evolving, meaning they've been maturing. They've been slowly progressing towards maybe standing up for themselves. Maybe this person never stood up for themselves before and they are now because they're excited about you and your connection. Again, it can be a family member. What's going on? Wow, main male. So some of you are dealing with the main male. Or maybe you're the main male. All right. We will clarify that in part 2 as well. I want to keep going. Let's get the romance messages. What are the messages of love surrounding this connection for the collective? What's going on? True love. A deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. So even though, this is what I'm feeling, even though there has been a lot of excitement in thinking about creating a future with you and vice versa, I feel like, you know, we've needed to focus on some tangible here because we have the Page of Pentacles. So that's about the tangible. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. So it's like, yeah, there's a lot of excitement here. There's a lot of romance here. There's a lot of passion here. But will there be a long-term connection? You know, it's like this person feels like it's a bit of a risk, or their family's telling them, what are you doing? Like they're standing up, fighting for your connection. You're fighting for this connection, or again, vice versa. You're standing up for something you are excited about, but can you have long term with this person, right? And there you go, because for some of you, this is a long distance connection. Okay, a physical distance is what I'm getting for some of you here. Some of you, definitely this person or you have to walk away from another situation. Can be codependent family situation, codependent marriage. Could be anything. Each one of you are going to be different. But for many of you, this is, I'm getting long distance, okay? So maybe people are coming at you or your person saying this could never work out. You know, they're judging. They're judging this connection, saying it could never work out because it's long distance. You don't really know this person. Like, yeah, you're excited about this person, but, you know. So, Spirit saying love knows no distance. It transcends time and space, okay? So, for some of you here, this person feels this true love connection with you. And when they think about your connection, they get excited when they think about the future. They do feel like you are their destined path here. Because again, we have the Wheel of Fortune and we have Judgment. That's all about going towards your destined and fated path. You must be authentic, you must be real, and you must go through the lessons. And once you go through the lessons karmically correct and you are authentic, you can close this chapter and go towards and create something new. Okay, so I feel like your person is ready to create something with you, and I feel like others don't like it, okay, is what I'm getting. Let's get your advice and guidance from the Spirit Oracle deck. Let's see what's going on. Don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. Remember, you will be treated how you allow others to treat you. Show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve. So maybe some people expect you or this person to settle for less. They don't want you to stand up for yourselves. They don't want you to fight for what you feel is right for you. They don't like it when you're authentic, okay? Because especially if there's codependency here, that means that, you know, they have to go out and get a job, or they have to pay their own rent or pay their own way. It can be a child. It can be a teenager. It can be somebody that's leaving home for the first time or doesn't want to leave home because, you know, they like it that mommy or daddy pays all the bills. It could be any number of those things, right? So let's get some more advice and guidance messages for the collective. So in part 2, I'm going to focus on the next, well, till the end of the year. I'm going to see what the possible outcome is for the end of the, now, including till the end of the year. And I'm also going to get messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine, and messages from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine, what they would like to say, okay? Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So Spirit's letting you know, unfortunately, we can't control what other people do, what they say, what they think, who they talk to. We can only control what we put out there. So at the end of the day, as long as we know we're being authentic and we're being real, Spirit's saying you will be able to close a chapter and you will get justice. So for those of you that have done things correctly, you know, you haven't intentionally hurt anybody to get anywhere, you've been very truthful, you've been very honest, then justice is going to go in your favor. But just the same, if you've put bad out there, bad karma, it's going to come back. Okay? And somebody's going to get real angry about it. And it could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or an X. And that's too bad. Whoever this is, Spirit's saying it's best for you to be honest, but you can't control anybody else being honest, right? Okay? That's on them. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Yes. Yes, absolutely. So this is about learning our lessons. This is an opportunity to learn and take those lessons to the next relationship, the next job, the next chapter that you open up. But there is definitely a new chapter opening. So let's see where this new chapter is going to take you. We're going to start digging now right after I read the charms. And I will do the charms in part 2 as well because I know you all like them. So let's see what's going on. So these are some names I'm going to call out. This is either you, the person you're dealing with, or the person you will be dealing with, or the person you haven't met and maybe they're coming into your life in the future. When you start creating this new beginning, there's something exciting coming in. I have the name Erica, Andrea, Michaela, James. I have the name Antonio, Gavin. I have the name Seth. Okay. Somebody definitely is into or wants to play the drums, okay? Likes the drums, wants to play the drums. I've had that come up a few times, so that's awesome. They're so cute, these drums. Okay, and then we have Star Wars, so somebody's into Star Wars. Spirit wants you to trust. Everything that's happening is, again, it's meant to happen. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have Judgment, we have Justice here, the World Energy twice, the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is the change. This is that turning point. This is like a clock. So everything's happening in divine timing here. I definitely feel like somebody's in a rush to tell you something. So with that being said, I hope that resonated for most of you. Let me know in the comment section. Again, please don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribing's free. Hit the notification bell. For those of you who see me on part 2, we're going to start digging into the energy. We're going to find out who is this Queen of Swords. We're going to find out who's in a hurry. What is changing? What does this new beginning look like? And I definitely want to get is like successfully, this is like successfully overcoming obstacles, but it's also that is like making an announcement with the Seven of Wands to family or friends or whoever, and then somebody getting angry about it. So we're going to try to find out and dig a little bit more into that. And like I said, from now till the end of the year, I'm going to get the after tarot to see what the possible outcome is, and the fun tarot of sex and finance as well. So if this is where you leave me, I'll see you next time. For those of you meeting me on part 2, I'll be right there, upper right hand corner, part 2, watch now. You can also check down in the description area. When you hit the more button, there are other opportunities there when it comes to part 2. Love and light. I will see you all again soon. For those of you who see me on part 2, I meet you right there. Bye for now. And more.